Hello, my name is Asha, and this is Asha's Movies and TV, and today we're reviewing the 2013 film Evil Dead. So obviously this is a remake of the original Evil Dead film. Um, that film, I believe, was written by Sam Raimi, was the original writer of that film, and also he's also credited as a writer for this film as well. This film was quite, it was more of a gory horror than some of the other horrors I've seen. I've seen stuff like It, which was barely gory. I've seen stuff like Halloween. There's not much gore in that as well. So if you are looking for one of them gory horror films, I would definitely recommend this. Yeah, give this a watch. So the cast of this film is Jane Levi, Shiloh Fernandez, Lou Taylor Pucci, and Jessica Lucas. You may know Jane Levi from Twin Peaks or Don't Breathe. Shiloh Fernandez from The Odyssey or Bum. Lou Taylor Pucci from Fanboys or Horsemen, and Jessica Lucas from Dear John or She's the Man. The director of this film was Fede Alvarez. Fede, how did I know how to say that? I'm going to say Fede Alvarez. The writers for this film are Sam Raimi, Rodos, Sages, I don't know. Oh my god, I'm terrible at pronouncing these names. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing them wrong. And obviously Mr. Fede Alvarez as well. The IMDb rating for this film is a 6.5 out of 10. My rating for this film then is a 6.4 out of 10. And my letterboxd stars out of 5 is 3 stars out of 5. Don't forget to comment below for a shout out in the next video. This is available on Prime Video only, rated 18 and made in 2013. This is a body horror, folk horror, teen, zombie, thriller, supernatural film. 5 friends head to a remote cabin where the discovery of the Book of the Dead leads them to the unwilling summon of demons living in the nearby woods. This film was quite something. This film is not really my type of horror, although I did find it quite fun. It's not scary at all, but it's a really decent remake to an original film. The cast, I thought, did a great job, and the special effects and props I felt were not realistic enough for this type of movie. So the thing I wanted to talk about, so the film kind of brought this film down for me a bit was the special effects and was the like the props. So there was a part where she's obviously having her hand I'm gonna say pulled off. I'm trying to not be too like gory about this because obviously it's YouTube and I don't want to get demonetized. But the real thing is, to be honest, they're just not special. The special effects are just not like realistic enough. And for this type of film, you want it to be kind of realistic. It's not supposed to be like one of them scary movie type situations where we have like some of them situations. We don't want to know that it's fake. We want it to think it's real. But I did find myself saying, "Oh crap!" sometimes during this film because they were a good thing about this was I didn't like expect stuff to happen as well, which was really good. I thought. Not, I didn't expect the stuff to happen, then I thought it would be a nice change. But overall, I think this film was, I was gonna watch this Thursday night, but I thought, I'm not really in the mood for a horror. But then when I came home, I was like, I could go for a horror right now. So I have like a little stack of DVDs in the corner behind me, and I was like, I'm trying to get through these. I've only got 11 left to go through. I think I picked up 25, so I've gone through quite a few now, but I only have 11 left to get through, which is good. This was in that pile, and I wanted to, start watching a bit more horrors from the collection, because obviously I did do that horror Halloween series last October last year, and then I did watch quite a few horror movies. I think I managed to get to, was it 18 horror movies? I think we made it. I did probably get to do an extra few more than that, but this was one of the movies I did want to watch last year, but I kind of forgot I had it, which is obviously not a good thing for a collector to forget you have this thing. But I decided, yeah, go on. I added it to the pile, and I was looking at the pile, and I was seeing what's interesting, and I thought this was actually quite an interesting. I read the description on the back. quite an interesting movie. So I thought, before, I won't look at any of the ratings because I don't want it to like um I don't want it to like affect the way I think of the film or anything. Because if it had a really bad rating and I watched the film before watched the ratings before I looked at the ratings before I saw the film, I'd probably think, oh, this is going to be so bad, and then I would like kind of bring the hopes down for the film. But the ratings were actually pretty good on IMDb, so overall, I think like it was quite a good film, and it was one of them films where I'm not gonna rewatch it anytime soon, but I do want to keep it in the collection because I want to effectively rewatch it at some point, in the near future. Yeah, but that's it for today. So thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for a comment. Like and subscribe. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.